So first drive in 6 months. A timing belt that's sort of about to completely snap and break the engine. I hate doing intros. Welcome back to the channel. It's time to tackle another job on the Fiat Barchetta. Remember, if you enjoyed the video, then hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos, and also hit the notification bell so you don't miss out when the video drops. Let's get started.
I've not been out in the car for ages. I've just been sort of pushing it in and out of the garage, and I've not disconnected the battery, so it's gone dead, as you can. Let's try and start. Nothing at all. So I've jumped it a few times, but what I thought I'd do is get one of these booster packs, so in case I'm anywhere I don't have to rely on somebody to give me a jump start if there's no power from the battery. So it's very light, so I'm going to give that a go and see if that will start the car. Alright, let's plug it in. Let's connect it and see if it does the job. Switch it on. Then I'll leave the camera there when I turn the engine on, so the vibration will make it fall over. Alright, let's see. Zero neutral. Power. First time, that's pretty good. Okay, it's long overdue, it's time for a wash, as you can see. Filthy dirty. Just have to be a bit careful because I've got a couple of little holes there. Got a hole there. And one on the other side as well. Just there. So I'll just put a bit of tape over those just so I can wash it and stop the water getting inside. A bit better, isn't it? Nice and clean. Might get some colour restore for the hood, just to make it a bit darker and get rid of all these sort of old water stains. I mean, that's zipped in, so I don't know if you can get replacement glass for it, because that's all sort of difficult to see out of, plus it's got the split in it as well. It's come out really well. First time in 6 months, going to take it out for a drive. We're a bit low on fuel, so because of the problem with the battery, I don't want to have to stop at the petrol station straight away, because I don't think I'll be able to restart without boosting it, and that could be a bit embarrassing. So I'm going to fill up here with some petrol, and then we're going to go for a drive and see how it runs. I've checked the oil, that's all okay. Brake fluid, etc. So we'll see how we get on. So first drive in 6 months. Feels good to be back out in the car. A bit of a cloudy day. I think it's going to rain tonight, but we should be okay while we're out. Right, I don't think I picked a good day to come out. It's starting to rain. But we're quite high up the mountain, so hopefully as we go down the hill the rain will stop. It should dry out a little bit, so let's see how it goes. It's a little bit wet. wet. It's not heavy rain, but we've got it up just in case. Not too bad. I think we're going too fast for any rain to come through the holes. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take off the timing belt cover, and what we'll do, we'll have a look and see if we can see how worn out, if at all, the timing belt is. According to the manual, the Fiat Barchetta workshop manual, it's held in by 3 bolts or screws, so we'll probably have to move this first and then we should have easy access to take it off. So the previous owner said that he hadn't changed the timing belt, but the owner before him has. So the car's done 126,000, let's just check. There, I think we can see that. It's done 126,000 kilometers, which in miles is about 78,000 miles. So it's not a huge amount, but it'd be nice if it's already been done. It'll save me a job. But if it needs to be done, then I'll need to do it. So let's start taking everything apart and seeing if we can get this off. See if we can get the torch in there. I don't know if you can see it. There it is there. Okay, that's everything off. Let's see. Right, it gives me enough room to get to the screws anyway. I wrongly assumed because there was 3 arrows in the manual pointing to this cover that there'd be 3 screw bolts, but there's not, there's more, and they go all the way down inside. So it's probably going to be easier to take this off and look at it that way instead. So I think I'll do that. Okay, I don't think I'll take this off, because if I do I might have to replace the gasket in there. And I don't want to do that yet because I'm not actually gonna, well, I'm not sure. I might not be changing the timing belt straight away. It depends what condition it's sort of in when I take this cover off. So we're going to try and take this cover off here. Turns out it's, I think, 6 or 8 fixings that keep it in place. So I might have to take the wheel off to get to them, but we'll see how we go. The wheel arch cover off, and we'll see what access that gives us. Okay, I've got the wheel arch cover off part of the way, and as you can see in there, that gives me access to some of the fixings for the cam belt cover. So I've got it partially off, or partially undone, so I'm just going to leave it like that, and then undo these in here. Right, there's 3 done. There's another one there at the top. For some reason, there's a different size. Crazy. Torque's 40 to get those out. So I don't even think that one up there is a torque, so I think it's something else. I think it's hex. Yeah, it's a 5. Right, there's another awkward one down there. I'm not sure if you can see it. Right in there. One up there. Here. Okay, just doing undoing the last few. This one is awkward to get to, but I've managed it using like, there we go, that sort of right angle torque screwdriver. This one is a nightmare down here, because even if I take the water bottle out, it's still hard to get to. So just loosen those and then we should be able to lift it out. Okay, let's take the cover off and we'll see what sort of state the timing belt's in. Okay, I don't think it's going to come off completely because it seems to be stuck behind this wheel. There's enough sort of movement at the top so we can see the condition of the belt. So I don't want to take this off right now. So we'll look at the belt from the top. Okay, you ready for this? I'm not sure if I am. Let's have a look and see how it is. I mean, I might have been driving around with a timing belt that's sort of about to completely snap and break the engine. So let's have a look and see what we've got. Oh, okay. Not bad. To be honest, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting it to be a lot worse. So there's some, you can see some marks on there. Obviously where it's a little bit worn out, but there's no splits, no cracks. Let me just get the torch a minute. So let's get that into focus. So there's no sort of real signs of anything about to sort of go straight away. Even sort of down here, it looks okay. I mean, I'm not an expert in these things, but I reckon there's more life in that. Anyway, I don't think it needs to be done urgently. Or maybe you're watching this and you're an expert and you think it does, but I think that's okay for now. And that will give me a chance to get on with some other things. Anyway, if you want to leave your comments down below and sort of, you know, give me your opinion, let me know what you think. Do you think it needs changing now, or do you think, you know, there's a few more miles left in it? Something else I've noticed in the engine, a lot of the connections, you know, whether it's sort of hoses or bolts, they've got this yellow paint on. I mean, does that mean it's sort of, is that what the manufacturer would have done? And that means it's not been sort of touched since? Maybe if anybody knows, they can sort of put something in the comments down below. But there's quite a lot of things there that still got yellow marks on. So yeah, it'd be interesting to find out what that means. Okay, anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, then please subscribe and hit the like button, and I'll see you again next time.